That's one down. The Hunter's Legacy. Lou Reek appears to have been struck by an epiphany. Tiob, my friend, thank the gods you're here. Ever since we parted ways, I've been exhausting myself running all over the Crystarium, questioning anyone and everyone, hoping someone might have seen Andrea. But alas... you haven't gone outside even for a bit? Meow, 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 meow? Well, of course. Surely this is the limit of what a man with meager financial resources can accomplish. But never mind all that, for it but recently dawned on me that the vision you beheld of Renda Ray's past could hold the clues for which we have been desperately searching. Oh, Renda Ray is the ghost. Andrea is the hunting target. When you first described it to me, I felt as though I had heard it before, and I had. My wet nurse had told me the exact same story when I was still a boy. 'Twas a tale of a courageous hunter who, together with her comrades, embarked on a quest to slay a notorious mark, a great horned beast. They came upon their quarry in a desert, and there attempted to lay it low. Alas, the beast had a singular strength, and the hunter had a fatal weakness, and so in the ensuing struggle her comrades were killed, leaving her, the sole survivor, to swear vengeance. Would you not agree that your vision is a perfect match for this tale? Yeah, sounds like it. Then there can be no doubt. Renda Ray is the celebrated hunter, the hero I so admired in my childhood. After that tragic day, the hunter resolved not to rely upon others, and instead slew the beast by herself. She somehow found a way to compensate for her weakness. Anyway, my recollection of the tale is likely riddled with errors. We should ask Miss Olvera to recount it in full. She was a bounty hunter herself before she entered into our service, you know. Also, in light of all this, I should share with you an interesting theory concerning all the virtues I heard from a fellow hunter. Apparently, each appears to be driven by particular memories, moments that forever changed each of these fallen heroes. Makes sense, doesn't it? Renda Ray being a hunter of notorious marks in life and in death. I don't know why it never occurred to me before. But if that is indeed the reason for why she behaves as she does, then the more we learn about Renda Ray's adventures, the better our chances of predicting where she'll turn up. All the more reason to go and see my former wet nurse. Miss Olvera lives in Gatetown, on Calusia. Let us be off, then. She lives in Gatetown? Didn't you, give her a place inside the city? So... we're not gonna find Renda Ray, are we? Feel like we should know that Renda Ray's not around anymore. Alright, which way goes to the gate? I don't know. Why can't they put in parentheses, what any of this stuff means? Alright, so this is the direction we need to go. They have a giant moat surrounding the city. This is where we're looking. It's quite a bit farther away than I expected. Sissel Barth. What a name. I like that name. Sissel Barth. I gotta remember, I gotta take a screenshot of that name. That's a pretty good name. I gotta remember that for the future. I'm gonna take this screenshot and I'm not gonna have any idea why I took this screenshot. A year from now, I'm gonna look at that screenshot and I'm gonna be like, why did I take that screenshot? There's Lurik and Olvara.
Oh, hello there. Are you a friend of Reek's?
Tiav, this is Miss Olvara, the wet nurse who raised me for practically the entirety of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time, but when I came of age, she was forced to leave.
My, you've grown into such a strapping young man. But I can't imagine you came to Gate Town just to pay me a visit, my little Reek.
Not in front of her, if you please. But to answer your question, we did in fact come to see you. There were stories you told me as a child of a courageous hunter. Was that hunter perchance the warrior of light, Renda Ray?
Of all the reasons you could have had. Aye, those stories were of Renda Ray, the greatest bounty hunter of her day, the legend so many aspired to become. Less so after the flood. It was still fresh in everyone's minds when I was younger, and for all the good they had done in life, none could deny the chaos they sowed in death as sin eaters. But despite all of that, me and my mates still looked up to her. We knew all her feats and swore to preserve them, in secret if need be, that she might inspire future generations as she had ours. So years and years later, when you wanted to hear tales of adventure and heroism, I couldn't help but share with you the ones nearest and dearest to my heart. I only wish I hadn't had to change all the names.
Oh, then it's true. The hero who I looked up to as a child, whose tales of daring do drove me to take up the bow, as you had, to pester you for training that I might become a bounty hunter. It was her. Miss Olvara, Tiav and I are hunting Andrea, and we believe that one of the stories you shared with me may help guide our search, namely the one about the great horned beast that killed her friends. Will you tell it to me again?
Oh, Wicked White, is that? Oh, my little Reek. Very well.
Oh my god, you're gonna make me do the whole thing.
Even as a young hunter, Renda Ray's incredible hearing was unparalleled. She could track her quarry through a forest by the most minute sounds of their passing, from miles away even by some accounts. Even the most subtle and stealthy beasts never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapped branch. Eventually, Renda Ray would know, and her aim was always good and true. As she grew older and honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes. She became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades earned fame and fortune. As their reputation swelled, so too did their egos. Only the most dangerous game would suffice, and so they resolved to hunt the scourge of Norvrent, the devourer of souls, Balam Keats. But what Renda Ray did not realize was that her greatest strength would prove her undoing. For when she faced Balaam Keats, the beast roared with such force that it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could only watch as it claimed the lives of her beloved comrades and fled. After burying the hunters and vowing that she would one day avenge them, she took to the road once more. She met Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light, and for a time she accompanied the fledgling heroes on their adventures. To them, she was a breath of fresh air, a vibrant young woman who savored every moment and found joy in the simple pleasures. They knew not of her fallen friends, or how their deaths weighed heavy upon her still. The party wandered the realm, performing many great deeds and growing ever stronger, as did Renda Ray. While in Kalusia, she even devised a means to defend against the powerful roar that had been her downfall that fateful day. And then, while engaged in an adventure in Raktika, a rumor reached Renda Ray's ears. Balaam Keats, Scourge of Norvrant, Devourer of Souls, had been spotted wandering the Setia swamps. 'Twas a golden opportunity, but to seize it would be to face the beast alone. She could not wait for Ardbert and the others, nor could she ask that they forsake their sworn duty. But perhaps it was just as well, for the memory of her defeat still haunted her. The courageous hunter had allowed a single fear to take root in her heart, the fear of losing her new companions as she had her old. Oh, this is such a long story. Oh wow. Oh, so it was that Renda Ray ventured forth in secret, resolved to slay her hated foe Balaam Keats alone. And with all her strength and guile, the legendary hunter did just that. Oh, I'm exhausted now. Oh, there's more. Vengeance claimed. Renda Ray rejoined Ardbert and the others, and never spoke of the terrible battle twixt her and the dread beast. From that day forward, she was Renda Ray, the warrior of light, and the deeds of her and her comrades would be celebrated forevermore. It's strange to think that the woman I admired when I was young would become the sin-eater I swore to slay. What she became doesn't change who she was. Even if the tales were a little embellished over the years, they were rooted in truth. She was and will always be a hero to me, and to you, I hope. Thank you, Miss Olvera, for everything. I promise I will visit you again soon. Don't tell her I'm never gonna visit again. So, Tiav, remember that theory I told you before about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? If Andrea is reenacting the journey leading up to her confrontation with Balaam Keats, the one that took her from Amarang to Kalusia, then her next destination must be... the Raktika Greatwood? The Raktika Greatwood, right? Meow, 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 meow. I know that place.
Right. That was where she laid low the beast at last, in the Satia swamps, to be precise. And so that is where we shall go. Let us away.
Now listen, Reek, there's an awful lot people don't know about Renderay, or the world for that matter. So wherever you go and whatever you see, remember not to take it at face value. Don't just accept what others tell you as good and true. Listen to your heart and decide for yourself. And be safe.
We will. Bye.
Tia, was it? It was such a pleasure to meet a friend of Reek's. His parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunities they could, but when it came to love and support, well, all I can say is that it is a miracle that boy turned out as well as he did. One can never have too many friends or too much support. That goes for you as well, I should think.
Alright, bye, Olvera.
I know he may be a bit exhausting at times, but do try to be patient with Reek.
We're actually going to the Rakatika Greatwood. We're going to Slitherbow. Hey, I can actually fly in there. I can actually fly in this place. The light is back. I have failed everyone. I failed the world. Oh, I should have talked to some people. Yeah. I can't decide. Uh-oh, I think we have some fighting to do. When I was little, Miss Olvera seemed so much bigger and stronger than me. Though, to be perfectly honest, the way she carries herself even now bespeaks a confidence I cannot help but envy. But never mind that, we have a virtue to hunt. Let us commence our search at once, and keep your weapons at the ready, my friend. Okay. This is taking a long, long time. Found her. About time our luck took a turn for the better. There she is. Oh. What? Now? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I wish you were here. I wish you were all here with me. But I know it's better that you're not. We have a score to settle, you bloody bastard. And this time I'm ready for your tricks. Damn. That thing is big. Ah! I'm reliving Renda Ray's thing. What do I do? How do I do anything? Wow, okay. So, wow. Okay. So I don't have, like, any of my skills. I'm playing an archer, but not the right kind of archer. What is a radiant arrow? All these buttons are in the wrong place. Preternatural roar. Am I supposed to avoid this or something? Need to use the arrows. What arrows? What arrows are you talking about? Arrows? Hello? I'm completely stuck. I can't do anything. All I need is one good shot with a dulling arrow. What is a dulling arrow? Is that what a... Oh, a dulling arrow. Oh, it's an interrupt. Oh, I see. It worked! I've got you now, you bastard! Wait, give me... The dulling arrow had no effect that time. Wow, it recharges way faster than my interrupt arrow does. What is the point of this? Is this to teach me how to be an archer if I want to be?
You'll pay for taking them from me.
Maybe. Might not, because I'm having a lot of trouble recovering my skills. Haha, I've interrupted your thing, whatever. Am I winning this fight? This feels like it's gonna take forever. Without your roar, you're nothing. This seems like quite a silly thing to be doing. I don't really like this too much. I don't really feel like I need to be fighting this thing. Yeah, going the wrong way. It was my fault, my failure. That's why I have to do this. Or something like that. This is going to go on for quite some time, isn't it? Because, if I'd only been this strong back then, they'd still be alive. Whoa. You can feel it, can't you? The pain, the fear. Serves you right. The dulling arrow has no effect. Oh, that was a mortal blast. What? Where is this coming from? What am I supposed to stack with? I won't let it end like this. We won't. I think the life lesson here is everything is easier with friends. The power of friendship wins everything. Ugh. Wow, this just goes on and on and on, doesn't it? It just doesn't stop. This wouldn't be taking so long if I was using my character. Brenda Ray looks like she's like level 20 at the time she's doing this fight. Don't have any skills. Don't have any archer skills. It's summoning all its strength for something big. Finish it. Everyone to me. I'll lend you my power. Who said that? Together we will avenge my fallen friends. Maybe. What if we don't get this in time? I feel like we're gonna have a big problem here. Oh, he's down. Whew.
Ah, tough old bugger. Everyone alright?
Oddbert, I don't know what to say. Thank you, everyone. And I'm sorry for trying to go it alone. This guy, he's a dwarf. He's not a Lalafell.
And why, pray tell, did you even try to do something so foolish? If we'd been here from the first, it wouldn't have been anything even approaching a challenge.
Back in the day, I was a bounty hunter. I've told you that much. But I haven't told you about my old partners. Together we tracked and claimed countless notorious marks throughout Norvrand. Oh my god, this is the third time we're hearing this story. We were the best in the business. Everyone knew our names and our reputation. They called us legends. And somewhere along the line we started to believe it too. And then we set our sights on Balam Keats. I survived. They didn't. I swore vengeance, but had no idea how to go about pursuing it. Then I met you lot and thought that maybe, with your help, I might just have a fighting chance. So you see, I never intended to keep it all a secret. It's just, you never asked, and since I'd rather not talk about it. Easier to live in the moment, you know? The next town, the next job. The weeks flew by, and after a time, I started having second thoughts. I'd lost those closest to me before. I didn't want to live through that again.
Are we or are we not comrades? Through thick and thin?
These bonds of fellowship between us must come before all else. Otherwise, they may as well not exist. You say the thought of losing us pained you. What of our feelings? What of our loss? What if we had not arrived when we did? You've saved our lives more times than I can count. How dare you refuse to let us do the same? And without those keen ears of yours, I'll never know what bollocks Brandon and Neilbert are whispering about me behind my back. And ignorance is not bliss, let me tell you. Hey. Ho 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 ho. Yeah. Hey, the rain stopped. This one's worth a fortune, eh? And fame besides. I'll wager we won't have to pay for our drinks when we get back to town.
Oh gods, not another night to remember. Don't you worry your pretty head over our fearless leader's questionable constitution. Take pride in the victory, for the small folk will sleep easy once they hear of Balam Keats's demise, until Oddbert's drunken snoring wakes them from their slumber.
Ah, and on that note, I think it's time we quit this place. And Brenda Ray, I trust that the next time you decide to hunt deadly game, you'll do us the courtesy of extending us an invitation. And there I thought I was doing you a favor by keeping you out of my personal affairs, selfish as it was. Oh, fine, but if you go and die on me, I'll pay a necromancer to raise you from the dead so I can kill you out of spite. Agreed. Now then, mind cutting off whatever it is you need to take back as proof of the kill? I don't want to lose our reward on a technicality. Oh look, there's a crystal. Such a fine crystal. Why not hold on to it as a memento of this occasion? Hey, wake up, damn you. Hello? What's wrong with you, huh? That's the second time your so-called gift has cost us a chance at slaying Andrea. You know what? I've had enough. What? Enough, I say. Yes, I don't need your help. I am perfectly capable of hunting the Sin Eater on my own. Good luck with that. Meow, 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 meow. Upon our return to Gate Town, you will be given your final payment, and we will be free to go our separate ways. Oh, the drama. I thought we were friends. Oh, now we're going all the way back to Gate Town. Alright, let's go to right this time. I think it's faster to get there. I did not realize these quests were going to take so long. Oh, man. I should have been doing these all along. I thought about it a couple of times, and then I forgot about it. I thought this would be faster, but it's not really that much faster. It's kind of cool to see some backstory on the Warriors of Darkness.
What is it? Did something happen between you two?
Honestly, I don't know why I ever placed my faith in you. You are such a disappointment. Huh. Consider this the formal dissolution of our partnership. Let none ever again speak the names Reek and Tiav in the same breath. Yes, never again. And with that, I bid you good day.
When he was little, Reek's parents punished him for a time by withholding his allowance. Without money to lavish on his friends, he soon found that many were only drawn to him by his wealth. I dare say he feared you would abandon him as they did, and decided to push you away first. I'm not trying to make excuses for what he said. I only hope you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Take some time to think it over, then come and see me. Oh, and take this for your troubles.
Wow, this is a long, long quest chain. Whew. I was thinking I might finish this, the base expansion at least. But man, there's a lot.